In our last video, we visited the Guernsey Ruts and Register Cliff along the Oregon Trail. About a day's journey east was the safety of Fort Laramie. The first Fort Laramie was built in 1834 and named Fort William. It was replaced in 1841 with a larger structure and renamed Fort John. Both originally were trading posts until 1849, when the U.S. Army bought the fort and renamed it Fort Laramie. It quickly became a principal outpost on the northern plains and a transportation and communication hub for the region. Not only immigrant trails, but stage lines, the Pony Express, and the Transcontinental Telegraph all passed through the post. The fort survived the Plains Indian Wars, and in 1890 was finally abandoned by the Army and sold at public auction. Let's go mail a letter. So here is the old post office. And we can look through there and see the desk, and then look over there and see some mail slots. Nancy and I were only able to spend a couple of hours at the fort, and we definitely want to go back and spend more time. I would encourage visitors to take your time and make a day of it. You will find a peaceful setting with a visitor center, guides dressed in clothes from the 1800s, and buildings with decor that will transport you back in time. Fort Laramie's riverside setting looks much like it did when the post was active. Buildings from its military period, some dating to 1849, still stand intact and are beautifully preserved. So at the house that we're looking at, I'm walking from the back of the house to the front. This is the breezeway, because if you stop here and you look in the back, there's a door right there. And then if you come around to the front, there's the front entrance, and there is a wonderful, cool breeze that's blowing right through here. The other thing that amazed me about this place is the thickness of the walls. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get a picture of my foot here, and you can see how thick these walls are. Incredibly thick. And this is the porch at the house. And it's just nice and cool here. And I'm gonna go upstairs here and see what's upstairs. So this room was probably, I guess we would refer to it as the master bedroom. And you can see all the accoutrements that are in there, including an old-fashioned sewing machine. And then here is a windowsill. It looks like original glass that's in it, because you can see a lot of imperfections in the glass. But look at how thick the windowsill is, and then how the window contours at the top and gets thicker. It's just very, very unique design. In the cavalry barracks, you will see where the soldiers slept and ate, the clothes they wore, and to get a glimpse into their everyday lives at the fort. Soldiers enlisted for 5 years, but for many, the harsh discipline and rigid routine were too much. The desertion rate from 1865 to 1890 was 33%, although Ordnance Sergeant Ledogard Schneider served 37 years at Fort Laramie. This area is just so pretty. Look at the row of trees. And it's so quiet. I love quiet. Here's a big field with houses around the fields. And I think this used to be the parade grounds here. And then we're going to be going into this house here in just a moment, which was the old bachelor's quarters. One building we toured was built in 1849 and was referred to as Old Bedlam. It was quarters for bachelor officers and was named for the boisterous sounds supposedly heard emanating from the building. Well, if you lived here and you needed to use the bathroom, those reddish-brown buildings are privies, and you see quite a few of them around the area. Did you ever have that feeling that you needed to go, and then when you get to the place to go, it's locked? Oy vey. Fort Laramie is a really cool place. I want to spend more time here, but unfortunately, we've got to move on down the road. But this is on our list of places that we will come back to, and we will spend more time. And if you do come here, I encourage you to spend a few hours walking around, going through the buildings, talking to the people here, the reenactors. It is really, really neat, and it's free. So take advantage of it. Here are a few still shots of our visit. Thanks for watching. Comments and thumbs up are always appreciated. And please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.